Okay, so in this final two questions we need to calculate the Gini coefficient, and I have already prepared here something so we don't have to draw the equal income line. So this one is already given. So now we have two countries. Let's start with country A. So at the 20 percentile, so the 20 poorest, they have 50%. 5%. Let's do a dot here. Then the 40% poorest have 10%. The 60% poorest have 15%. Okay, that will be a straight line. Then the 80% poorest have only 40%. Okay, and then of course 100% only always owe 100%. Okay, so now the Lorenz curve is here actually a straight line. Here it's a straight line. And here. Okay, so now we need to calculate the area between the Lorenz curve and the equal income distribution line. So now we can disentangle this one. So we have here a triangle. So this is 60 times 15, so that is 900 over 2. So 900 over 2, 60 times 900 over 2, because it's a triangle, so it's 450. Now we have a rectangle. This is 20 times 15, so this is 300. Then we have another triangle, and that's 20 times, and then the distance from 15 to 40, that's 25. So 25 times 20 over 10, so that's 250. Then we have another rectangle. 20 times 40, that's 800. And here we have our final triangle, which is 20 times 60, because from 40 to 100 it's 60, so 20 times 60 over 2, so that's 60 times 10, so that's 600. Okay, so now the total area underneath is 450, 300, 250, 800, and 600. 0, 0, 0, 5, 5, so that's 0, keep 1, 7, 15, 17, 20, 24. Okay, so the area underneath the Lorenz curve is 24, so that means the area in between here is 5,000 minus 2,400, which is equal to 2,600. And now the Gini coefficient would be equal to 2,600 over 5,000, and that should be 0.52. Okay, so there is a 0.52, so that's the correct answer. Okay, so now we have another case. Okay, so let's get rid of all that ink, so delete all ink. And now let's do the other one. I don't know, let's give it a different color, maybe, I don't know. So 20% have now 10. Let's make it a little bit bigger, so 10. 40 have 25. 60 have 45. 80 have 70. Okay, so as we can already see, the distribution is much more equal. Okay, so it's definitely less than 0.52. Well, it cannot be 0. It is not 1. Well, it must be 0.2. It must be 0.2. It must be less than 0.52, and it's not 0 and 1. And of course, if we calculate this one again, this area plus this area plus this area plus this area. If you do the math, I'm very sure, I'm 100% sure, you will get to this area that will be 4,000, and in between here it will be 1,000. But I will not do the math now again, just to do, save some time. But what we can do quickly, I can show you again the Excel sheet that we worked on during the lecture. Let me bring that in here. Okay, and let's insert the values for the second country. Okay, so here, actual Lorentz curve. At 20 we have 10, then 25, then 45, and then we had 70. And then you see that indeed the Gini coefficient is 0.2. Okay, but I'm very sure if you do the math yourself, that's a good practice. You will figure it out yourself. So I think the principle is clear, and I'll just stop here. All right, so that's pretty much it, and yeah, I hope you found that useful, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the course, because that was the last section we covered actually in this course. So thanks a lot for watching all my videos. I hope it wasn't too boring, and I wish you all the best. So thanks a lot for taking this course.